Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over some new megas that have been shown off, including one we had no idea that we were going to see whatsoever, because we did have pretty much a list of all the megas and the art based upon the description that they did have in the code, and he's pretty spot on. So we're going to go over those, which is pretty exciting, as well as they did revert the catch location from, you know, right up above it, right underneath it, basically, to back to where it was. I understand a good amount of people didn't like that, but also a good amount of people did. We'll discuss that as well. And then we're just going to take a look at my Pokemon that they did show off for megas, and kind of just going over which ones are pretty good. But with that said, hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and let's go ahead and get into this. And also that Ditto game that they did the Pokemon Direct, I think that game actually looks pretty fun. I can get into that. I know it's a little kiddie and stuff, but it looks kind of fun. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into this. So we do have official artwork of Raichu X and Y. So like Mewtwo X and Y. This is so good. This is so good. Now, they just need to bring that evolution that they were going to give it for back in the day. They took it out of the code for whatever reason. But I'm a big Raichu fan, so this is exciting. We're going to go over all my Pikachus, Raichus, and Pichus here in just a minute. Alright, so we did get that announcement. We had no idea that they were going to release that. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Delphox. It's pretty much right on point with what the person did who sketched out what these megas were going to look like based upon the description. This was right on the head here. Looks great. I would assume they'll probably release this thing around Halloween time. I'm not saying this Halloween, okay? Some sort of Halloween event. Now, let's go ahead and look at the next one here. We do have Chestnut, which is, again, pretty accurate with what we were looking at before. Now, when do I think some of these megas are going to get released? When this game does get released, which I do believe is going to be sometime in November, right? I think alongside the release, they are going to be releasing some new megas in Pokemon Go as well. Which ones are they going to release? I don't know. I can take a couple of guesses, but it's definitely not going to be the next one we're going to go over. But Chestnut, looking like a knight over here, looking like a king. Even has like that kind of crown look with the thing on in front of its head. All right, moving on to the next and probably the best one so far. That's going to be Greninja. Now, we do have Ash Greninja, which is essentially a mega as well. And they did find that in the code a long time ago. So I don't know if they're going to be bringing that and this mega too. So we're going to have like pretty much a split evolution for megas for Greninja. But this one is going to be an absolute star. It is going to rise right to the top for water type attackers. So this one's definitely going to be pretty awesome to see. I love how it's upside down. All right, and then we do have the other megas that they did announce. We have Mega Dragonite, Mega Victory Bell, Mega Hawlucha, and Mega Malamar. Okay, so out of all of the megas that have been released so far, my favorite looking one, not the one that I think is going to perform the best, is probably going to be Raichu Y. I think I like that one a lot. Just something about it looks good to me personally. I also do like, because it's so damn goofy, the Victory Bell. The Mega Victory Bell looks like a derpy. Okay, I like it. At first I was like, this is ugly, this is weird. And now I'm just like, man, whatever. I really wish Dragonite could have been designed just a little bit better as far as the ears, a little bit more creative, but you take it, they made it, so there we are. I feel like they didn't want to go too close to what fan art was doing, so they did this design. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and throw this video up here. So unfortunately, the berries are still in the same spot, so that looks like that's gonna stick. Not too big of a deal. People are saying, oh, it's harder to quick catch. Not really. Let's not be too crazy about this. It's not that bad. All right, so there it is. And it doesn't have the slash through it where it indicated that it was the Master Ball. And you were all telling me the Premier as well as the Safari Ball had a special little kind of pattern as well. But those are gone. I like that. It's too bad they don't do it for the Pokeball and the Ultra Ball, but it seems like they're just completely gone altogether. So these are my Pikachu collection, my Pichus. We're going to go through all of them. And then I'll show you my first shiny, well, at least my first shiny Pichu I hatched and then I evolved it. It's this one, and this is the day. So this is going to be back in September 21st, so just cut like in a week or so. That was the first day that I caught my Mewtwo at an EX gym. Something is my eye here, what's going on? But yeah, I'm excited about this. Have a ton of Raichus. as you can see here, I gave away one of my Pikachu Libres, right? Because somebody wanted one and they said that they'll never hit Legend. So I was like, yeah, I got you. So I do have, what, 6 of those. I do believe I had Legend before and I just didn't get the Pikachu or the Libre. I'm not too sure, but I think one of the rarest Pikachus that I do have is going to be that clone. When the heck are they going to be bringing back the clone Pokemon? Where the hell is Armor Mewtwo? This is kind of crazy. One of the rarest costume Pokemon in the game. They're considered a costume technically, but yeah, it would be nice to get those back because I already know everybody's going to go crazy if they ever do. They will, but when they do bring back Mewtwo, Armor Mewtwo, it's most definitely going to be shiny potentially, right? You already know. But yeah, anyways, pretty extensive collection of Pikachus here because, well, we have so many damn events. I do not collect all of the costume ones. I really don't like that, to be honest. It just takes up more backspace. Hey, no, I'm not a dig on anybody, but it's funny because people are like, I need more backspace, and then they have like 100 of the same Pokemon. It's like, hey, come on, learn how to clean up your stuff. Anyways, yeah, this thing has a great move pool as well, so it should look pretty and cool and, you know, work fairly well when we get it as a Mega. Anyways, moving on to Chestnut here. I have 100 completely maxed out. I'm ready to go. You already know. 780 XL candies. So whenever we do get the Dynamax form of this, there's no Gigantamax at Chestnut, then I can make another one. Not that I would want to, but I'm ready to go for that one. Now, taking a look at the Delphox here. Well, Hawlucha. I have horrible ones. I don't care. I don't care about that one. That's not a Mega to worry about at all, okay? In the main series games, sure, it's going to do something. In Pokemon Go, garbage. It's just, that's just the way it goes, unfortunately. Taking a look at the Delphox here, I don't have 100. I was trying to trade a couple of people to get a lucky one. Didn't turn out to be the best IVs. I have a lot of PvP IVs for this thing. For whatever reason, I held on to all of them. So, hey, if I ever want to use it in PvP, I guess we'll be ready to go. Look at this. Extra small, extra large. Look at the big difference in those. That's crazy. Extra small, extra large. Speaking of that, when are we going to be able to drop extra small Pokemon in these at these showcases? Because I had a whole bunch, but I transferred them because I'm not going to hold on to all these extra small Pokemon if they're never going to allow us to drop them in there. All right, moving it on to the best one here, Greninja. I have a couple of hundreds. Obviously, this one's maxed out, and it's best buddy. If we do get Ash Greninja, which is not the actual Mega, but it's a different form of Mega, the friendship bond, I suppose. I think it's not that you're going to have it at Best Buddy. You'll probably have to have it at Best Buddy, and then you'll probably have to earn an additional extra hearts to meet the goal or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, we're set. We're looking great here, folks. And these new Megas are looking fire. Let me know down below which one you're most excited for. So let's quickly go over this. So far, we've got Mega Dragonite, Mega Victory Bell, Mega Hawlucha, Mega Malamar, Mega Chestnut, Mega Delphox, and Mega Raichu X and Y. My personal favorite, I like the Raichu. I like both of them. It's just cool as hell to see Raichu getting some love because, you know, it was always crazy to me, like the whole Pikachu mascot thing. I started becoming annoyed at Pikachu when I was younger. Then I kind of started liking it again. And then I was like, what's with all this Pikachu love? But there's no Raichu love. Here we go, finally getting some. Let's get it. Anyways, there you go, folks. That's pretty much all we have today. So also, though, it looks like the Mega Dimensions for Pikachu or Raichu X and Y is going to be some sort of a DLC for the Pokemon Legends AZ, okay? And we are going to be seeing, we already discussed this in the last video, Mega Zygarde. So you all were saying that it's going to probably require cells. So yeah, you better start collecting those cells again, even if you made your perfect form. Anyways, folks, thank you for watching. And one more thing to note, you do have a hoop on here. Could this be finally the time that they release the shiny Hoopa? That's not even in the main series games. We'll see. Thank you for watching. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.